I would follow up though by saying the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy. That trilogy is the best trilogy of all time.
Yeah.
And I will argue that tooth and nail.
What other major trilogies are there? So you have Dark Knight.
Yeah,
obviously.
you have your
Dark Knight
Batman
trilogy.
trilogies. You could argue your Star Wars, even westerns like your Fistful of Dollars, Good, the Bad, the
Yeah.
Ugly. That type of trilogy.
Yeah, but the first ones were the good ones.
Yeah.
The best ones.
Yeah.
I think the closest. So here's
I
the
feel like
problem.
Dark Knight would be its only runner.
Dark Knight would be a pretty close. Like I would even think that if it wasn't for the third one, Spider-Man could probably be up there because 1 and 2 were so good.
But that's
the third
two
one was
But so
great.
that's my point. Like the Lord of the Rings trilogy are three. People argue that any one of those three are the best movies on their list, and then you would say as it tells one complete story, and you also have some of the best cinematography. You have
Sure.
amazing acting.
Now, is that punishing Harry Potter for having 7 movies?
It depends.
No.
Because Harry Potter's in a league of his own.
Yeah, because then at that point you'd be comparing.
But even
Like you could compare Star Wars, like before,
Harry Potter.
Before it was
Yeah.
the argument was always Lord of the Rings versus the original trilogy. That was always the
Okay.
argument. But
I
then
would-
now there's 1, 2, 3.
I would definitely take Lord of the Rings.
7,
Yeah.
9, and
But all right, but even if going like just for, well, so this is where The Hobbit does a disservice. Where if you're going by franchises,
Yeah.
I would say if you're just doing the 3 Lord of the Rings movies, I would say that's the better franchise as far as storytelling
Sure.
goes over even like Harry Potter. I would say
Okay.
because
it's
of
tough.
because Harry Potter it's started off as a kid's book.
Right.
And then went to like a young adults type
Yeah.
of teens book.
Sure.
And so it had to shift.
It kind of grew with what ages they were
Exactly,
supposed to
which
be
is
Yeah.
still great.
Yeah.
But like I would still say like even as a franchise, I would still argue that the Lord of the Rings is the most complete franchise.
Yeah, I could see that.
with those 3.
Because even the Hobbit, the problem with the Hobbit was they stretched out too long.
They really did.
It could have been
should
either
a
one good one or 2.
It should have been
Yeah.
2 good. You can fill 2 good movies with that one. They shouldn't have done the 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I'll die on the hill that the trilogy is the best
Interesting.
trilogy of all
I
time.
could see that.
And I will dare anyone else.
You hear that, folks?
Like I'll argue that one. Yeah.